Okay children, today we are going to learn a new concept. Okay, previous class we learned ratio. So in continuation with that, we are learning a new concept. Okay, so before entering into the new concept, let's see some examples. Through that examples, we can step into the new concept. Okay, the example is, let me take a fraction. Let me take a fraction 1 by 5. Fraction, you are familiar with the fraction because you already learned fraction chapter. Okay. Now, how can we change this fraction to equivalent fraction? That also you know, equivalent fraction. How can we change it into equivalent fraction? I want this equivalent fraction with the denominator 100. So how can we change this 1 by 5 fraction into an equivalent fraction with the denominator 100? Okay, can you tell? Yes, we have to multiply by 20. Multiply by 20. Equivalent fractions can be created by multiplying the same number in the numerator and denominator. Since I asked you to make the denominator to 100, we are multiplying here by 20. So what we get? 20 by 100. Okay, so 1 by 5 and 20 by 100, they are known as equivalent fractions. Okay, so 1 by 5 is equals to 20 by 100. And of course, in the previous chapter you learned, we can change this into decimal also. It's easy to change when the denominator is 10, 100, 1000. We can change the fraction easily to decimal. So it becomes 0.20. These are all concepts you have learned in the previous chapter. Okay, so fraction, it's equivalent fraction, it's decimal. Now we are going to learn this fraction with the denominator 100, what we call. That's the new concept you are going to learn. A fraction with the denominator 100 is known as, any idea? It's known as percentage. So we are learning the concept percentage. So what is percentage? Percentage is a fraction. Not all the fractions. Percentage is a fraction with the denominator 100 and it can be written as, so 20 by 100 can be written as, there is a symbol for percentage like we did for ratio. So we have a symbol, so we can write 20 percentage. So 20 by 100 is equals to 20 percentage. Okay, this is the symbol for percentage. So percentage means per 100, out of 100. That's the meaning of percentage. Percentage meaning is out of 100. So 30 by 100. How do you write in percentage? Come on, say. How do you write 30 by 100 in percentage? Yes, 30 percentage. Okay, so what is percentage? Percentage is a fraction with the denominator 100 and it is represented by the symbol this. Okay, and 20 by 100 means 20 percentage. So we can see that there is a connection. There is a connection, there is a relationship from the fraction till the percentage. That is, normal fraction is given. We changed it into fraction with the denominator 100. It's equivalent fraction. That is changed into decimal and the same equivalent fractions changed into percentage. So all these facts are interrelated, interconnected. Okay. Now see another example. Let's see another example. One by 3. So first we took 1 by 5 and we changed to equivalent fraction with denominator 100 and then we changed to decimal, then we changed to percentage. So if the denominator is 100 only, we can directly put it into percentage. Okay, it's because percentage is out of 100. So how do you change this 1 by 3? Let's try in the same way. Is it possible? No, because 3 is stable, we cannot put it into 100. So some fractions we cannot put directly to equivalent fractions with the denominator 100. So in such case, what we have to do to put it into percentage? So the rule is, take the fraction and multiply by 100 and put the percentage sign. So whenever a fraction cannot be converted into an equivalent fraction with the denominator 100, just like we did in 1 by 5, there we have to go with a rule. Another rule, this is the basic rule for everything. For this also we can use the same rule. Okay, I'll show it later. So we get here 3 and 100. Is there any simplification? No. So what we have to do? 1 into 100 by 3 percentage. So it is equals to 100 by 3 percentage. Now we have to divide this and put it in the mixed fraction. So 100 divided by 3. 3 3s are 9. 1 0. 3 3s are 9. Remainder 1. So we can put in the mixed fraction. What is it? 33 1 by 3 percentage. Okay. So here we are learning a new thing. How can we change a fraction to percentage without changing it into equivalent fraction? We are unable to change it into equivalent fraction. Now let's take this example. What we did through equivalent fraction. So 1 by 5. There also we can follow the same rule. Okay. So 1 by 5 into 100 and put the symbol of percentage. So here we can do the simplification. 5 one time, 5 two time and 20. So 1 into 20, 20 percentage. See the same answer. So this rule is applicable for all the fractions. What is the rule? To convert a fraction to percentage, multiply by 100 and put the percentage sign. So now we have, this is fraction. Now we are going to see in decimals and ratios. Okay, decimals. How can we change decimal into percentage? For example, 0.2 decimal. Change it into percentage. Okay, we can follow the same rule. The rule is multiply by 100. Or what we have to do, change the decimal to fraction and then we can do. So that's not needed. We can directly go 0.2 into 100 and put the percentage sign. Okay, and previous chapter you learned it. When you multiply a decimal by 10, 100, 1000, what you will do? The decimal will be shifted to the right as according to the number of zeros. So here we have 2 zeros. So this decimal will be shifted to 2 place. But there is only one decimal will come here, 1 place. The second place is missing. So it will become 20.0 percentage or 20 percentage. Okay. So to convert a decimal also to percentage, multiply by 100. Okay. Now to convert ratio, 2:5. And we know that ratio is of course a fraction. So we can write 2 by 5. To convert into percentage, multiply by 100. So multiply by 100 and put the percentage sign. Okay. So 5 one time, 5 20 time. So 2 into 20, which is equal to 40 percentage. So here we have seen a fraction changing to percentage, decimal changing to percentage, ratio changing to percentage. So in every case we could see that to change a fraction, okay, to change a decimal or to change a ratio, what do you have to do? Yes, we have to multiply by 100 and put the percentage sign. Okay. Now, certain fractions we can go directly by equivalent fraction method also, changing the denominator to 100. But that's not possible always. So this is the common rule. Okay, so we are learning a rule how to convert fraction, decimal, ratio to percentage. What is the rule? The rule is to convert a fraction or decimal or ratio multiply by 100 and put the percentage sign. Okay, so this is the first concept you are learning in percentage. What is percentage? That we know, and the fraction divided by 100. Then how to change fraction, decimal and ratio into percentage. Okay, now next, reverse. Percentage is given. For example, 22%. Here, reverse, opposite. Percentage is given. How do you change it into fraction or decimal or ratio? Okay, let's see how it works. Come on. 22%. How do you change it into fraction? I showed already 22% means per 100. Percentage is per 100. So how can we change it? 22 by 100. Okay, so this is a fraction with the denominator 100. How can we put this fraction in the lowest form? That you know already, by simplification. Correct? So we can cut 2's table, 2 11s are 250 times. So we obtain a fraction in the lowest form 11 by 50. So this is the way of changing a percentage into fraction of the lowest form. Now the very same question we have to change it into decimal. So how do you write 22%? Same process. First change it into fraction. So what we get? 22 by 100. Okay. Now here we don't have to cut because we need to get the answer in decimal. So you know that to get answer in decimal, it's better to keep the denominator in hundreds, tens, thousand. That is much easier. Come on, tell. When you divide a number by 100, what is the concept you learned? Yes, shift the decimal to the left as according to the number of zeros. So when you shift the decimal to the left, it will come 0.22. So we converted percentage into decimal. We converted percentage into fraction of lowest form. Now, how do you convert percentage to ratio? Okay, that is 22% is equal to 22 by 100. Same thing, we need to convert into ratio. So, what we have to do? Yes, divide the fraction, put it in the lowest form. So, you will get 11 by 50. So, 11 by 50. Now, put in the ratio form. 11 is to 50. So, now we are learning the opposite of this rule. What is the rule? To convert percentage to fraction, percentage to decimal, percentage to ratio. What we have to do? Divide by 100. Here we multiplied by 100. Divide by 100 and delete the percentage sign. Now divide by 100 is because of the percentage sign. Then in answer there is no percentage. Okay. So we are moving into the second rule to convert rule 2 to convert percentage into fraction, decimal or ratio. Ratio, divide by 100, divide by 100 and avoid the percentage sign. Avoid the percentage sign. Dividing by 100 itself is removing the percentage sign. Okay, so two concepts we have learned: how to convert fraction decimal ratio to percentage and how to convert percentage back to fraction decimal ratio. Okay, now let's move deep into the concept of percentage. As we have done in fraction, see, in fraction we have learned the picture form. In fraction, I have told that, you remember, the whole thing will be taken as 1 in fraction. Then, if you divide it into 5 equal parts, okay, and shade 2 equal parts, we call it what? Yes, correct. That is, shaded part is 2 by 5. So, what is the remaining part, unshaded part? Yes, out of 5, 2 shaded parts, so the remaining is 3 by 5. Okay. Now, percentage also it's a fraction. So, in percentage, how we do it? It is, the whole is treated as the whole is treated as 100. The 100% means the whole. Okay. If I am saying that the 100% is the total number of students in a school. Total number of students in a school is 100%. Now I am saying it 40%. 40% is girls. Okay, total percentage of students we consider as 100%, out of which 40% are girls. So what will be the percentage of boys? Yes, 60%. Very true, 60%. Now, let's see what is 40%. 40% is, let's connect to fraction. 40 by 100. For that 0, 0 cancel, 2, 5. That is 2 by 5. So, in fraction it is 2 by 5. Just previous thing which I showed you. Divide into 5 equal parts. This is 2 by 5. This is 40%. 40%, which is the fraction 2 by 5. So, 2 by 5th of the students, they are girls. Or 40% of the students. When you say in fraction, it is 2 by 5. 2 by 5 of students. 2 by 5 of students are girls. When you say in percentage, 40% of students are girls. Okay. Now same way, 60%. How do you change 60%? 60 by 100. When you cut it, 2 stable, 3, 5. So we get 3 by 5. So this is 60%, which is 3 by 5. So when you say 3 by 5, it is nothing, it is 60%. When you say 2 by 5, it is nothing, it is 40%, because you learn how to change fraction to percentage. So 2 by 5 into 100. That's the rule. So 5, 20. So 2 into 20, 40%. That's why we say percentage fraction. The first example I showed you, fraction, equivalent fraction, decimal, percentage. Everything is interconnected. Okay. So these are the few main concepts of percentage.